thing have nothing to do with me nor Kirk. Them bitches was coming at you about your because they had too much ammo for you.
Don't act like you didn't say that.
I wasn't there. And I damn sure ain't gonna come to somebody about they on some hair.
A supposedly routine filming day turned into the most intense showdown of the season. The moment they walked into that studio, you could feel something was different. The air was electric with tension, like the calm before a devastating storm. There they were, surrounded by all these bright lights and cameras, the crew bustling around trying to act normal. But anyone with eyes could see this wasn't going to be your typical reality TV drama. The tension between Yandy and Rasheeda was so thick you'd need a chainsaw to cut through it. And let me tell you, when these two locked eyes, everything else just faded into the background like it didn't even exist. Now, Yandy's always been this powerhouse of a woman, right? The kind who can handle anything life throws at her with grace and strength. But tonight was different. You could see the weight of everything pressing down on her shoulders, threatening to crack that perfect composure she's known for. This wasn't just another day in front of the cameras. This was the culmination of years of complicated history, betrayal, and unspoken tension. Let me spill some background tea for those who might not know. Rasheeda and Yandy go way back. They weren't just friends, they were confidants, sisters almost. But here's where it gets messy. Enter Mendeecees. The history between Rasheeda and Mendeecees? Child, that's a whole novel of complications right there. They've got this undeniable bond, this shared past that's always been simmering just beneath the surface, threatening to boil over at any moment. When Mendeecees got with Yandy, things started shifting in ways nobody could have predicted. At first, Rasheeda tried to play it cool, acting all supportive and whatnot. But honey, that facade didn't last long. She started questioning everything about Mendeecees, his loyalty, his choices, his intentions. And tonight was when all those years of doubt and skepticism finally erupted. The way Rasheeda was coming at Yandy, pure venom in every word. This wasn't their usual friendly banter or playful shade throwing. This was real, raw emotion. Every single look, every word that came out of Rasheeda's mouth was calculated to cut deep, like she was personally offended by Yandy's relationship with Mendeecees. Then Rasheeda dropped this bomb, her voice dripping with disbelief. Are you really going to sit here and defend him? After everything he's done, you're still gonna act like he's your knight in shining armor? The way those words echoed through the studio? Chile, you could hear a pin drop. Yandy was doing everything in her power to keep it together, but you could see her blood boiling. See, Rasheeda's always been quick to point out Mendeecees' flaws, always ready to bring up his past mistakes. But this time, this felt different. It wasn't just about Mendeecees anymore. It was a direct attack on Yandy's judgment, her choices, everything that led her to this point in her life. Finally, Yandy couldn't hold back anymore. Her voice was shaking with all that pent-up frustration when she clapped back. You're not the one in this relationship. I'm the one who has to deal with his mistakes, his baggage, and his past, so don't you dare sit here and try to act like you know what's best for me. Rasheeda's response, an eye roll that could have registered on the Richter scale. But Yandy was just getting started, her voice rising with each word. You've been watching from the sidelines, judging me, judging him. You've always had your opinions, but honey, you've never been in our shoes. You don't know what we've been through, why I've had to forgive. The energy between them was like watching two storms collide. This wasn't just about Mendeecees anymore. This was years of rivalry, unspoken jealousy, and the way Rasheeda's presence in Mendeecees' life had always cast this shadow over Yandy's relationship with him. Rasheeda's face twisted with anger, her eyes narrowing to slits as she fired back. You think you're the only one who's had to deal with Mendeecees' mess? You think I don't know what it's like to be in a relationship with someone who's always making mistakes? He's hurt both of us, and I'm sick and tired of watching you pretend like he's changed. He's dragging you down, Yandy. Those words hit Yandy like a physical blow. For a moment, everything seemed to stop. You could see her wanting to completely lose it, to scream and let out all that pain. But those cameras were still rolling, and she wasn't about to give anyone the satisfaction of seeing her break. But hold on to your seats, because this drama gets even juicier. Word on the street is that Mendeecees is completely done with his marriage to Yandy. Sources are saying he's run back to his true love, Erica. And some people are even whispering about them already being married. The messiness of this situation, it's off the charts. Yandy's not taking this lying down, though. She's been putting Mendeecees on blast for hurting her feelings and sending some serious warnings Erica's way, basically saying it's going to be on site if they ever cross paths. But here's the real tea. Everyone knows the only thing keeping Yandy in this marriage is her pride. And now that Mendeecees has moved in with Erica, baby, Yandy's lost all control of the situation. Let me catch you up on some crucial background if you're just joining this drama. Mendeecees was recently released from jail after serving time for drug-related charges. While he was locked up, Yandy Yandy was the one holding everything down, being the strong one, handling it all by herself. Everyone thought once he got out, she'd finally get to enjoy her marriage after all that sacrifice. She even went to therapy, trying to work on their relationship issues. But you know what they say, a leopard doesn't change its spots. Instead of showing Yandy the loyalty she deserved after holding down the family, Mendeecees decided to run straight back to Yandy's biggest rival, Erica. And trust me, the beef between Erica and Yandy, it's been going on for years, all because Mendeecees refuses to set proper boundaries. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Erica was actually in Mendeecees' life before Yandy came into the picture. They had a whole life together. We're talking matching passports, romantic vacations, meeting the entire family, the works. She even helped take care of his first child when Samantha, his first baby mama, wasn't around. But here's the thing. When Mendeecees needed someone stable, someone with a solid plan for the future, that's when he linked up with Yandy. But even after putting that ring on Yandy's finger, he never really cut ties with Erica. Now that he's out of prison and financially secure, sources are saying he's completely dumped Yandy, moved out of their home, and is starting fresh with Erica in a new house. If we're being honest, and I always am, Yandy doesn't deserve any of this treatment. This woman fixed all his problems, got herself tangled up in baby mama drama she never asked for, dealt with disrespect from his mother, and took care of his children like they were her own. And what does she get in return? Mendeecees admitting he was only in the marriage out of obligation, not love? The most disrespectful part of all this? He had the audacity to say that if the roles were reversed, he never would have supported her the way she supported him. That's not just cold, that's Arctic-level freezing. So here we are, watching this whole situation implode on camera. The crew just stood there in shocked silence, not knowing how to handle what they were witnessing. This wasn't just another reality TV fight, this was the unraveling of years of friendship, trust, and loyalty. In the end, Yandy stormed off the set, completely furious and emotionally exhausted, while Rasheeda sat there seething with anger as the cameras kept rolling. But for Yandy, this is just the beginning of an even bigger battle, trying to figure out who she can trust, including herself, in this mess of a situation. And let me tell you something, this drama is far from over. The way things are heating up between all parties involved, we're definitely in for more explosive confrontations, more shocking revelations, and more jaw-dropping moments. Because when it comes to love, loyalty, and reality TV, nothing stays buried forever. Stay tuned, because this story is still unfolding, and from what I'm hearing, the next chapter might be the most dramatic one yet. The way these relationships are crumbling, the secrets that are coming to light, and the alliances that are shifting, it's better than any scripted drama could ever be. And trust me, I'll be right here to spill all the piping hot tea as it comes out. Hot tea.